How's it going, everyone? Today we're going to be changing the crankshaft position sensor on the 2.4 liter, and this is for the Jeep Renegade, Cherokee, Compass, and the Dodge Dart. So if you need a new crankshaft position sensor, I'll put a link in the description. You can go ahead and click on it and it'll bring you right to the page, so you can pick one of these up. They're about $30. Before we get into doing this, make sure your engine is cool. So the location of the crankshaft position sensor is on the right side of the exhaust manifold. So we'll go down and take a look at it. So there's our sensor, and the connector has that red tab. You're going to have to go ahead and push that back with a flathead screwdriver. Here's our little red connector that you have to push back. Mine snapped off. It's very fragile, so just be careful. If it does break off, don't worry about it. The connector does still clip into place. So once you pull that red tab back, you're going to push down on it and the connector will come right off. Next step, you're going to need your 10mm socket, your extension, and your ratchet. And we're going to remove that 10mm bolt on the top of the sensor. So now that the bolt's out, we're going to go ahead and turn the sensor counterclockwise. Just pull your sensor straight back, and there's your crankshaft position sensor. So now that you got your new sensor, you can go ahead and reinstall it. Make sure that you put it in the same way it came out, so it'd be down like this when you insert it. Make sure you give it a little push so it clips into place, and then turn it clockwise and line both holes up. This is what it should look like. Now we'll go ahead and stick the bolt back in place. We'll go ahead and just snug it up. We don't need to over tighten this. When you push your connector back in place, make sure you hear it clip, then you know it's locked in. Just grab your connector and pull it back, make sure it is locked in place. And as you can see, I'm missing the red piece now because when I pushed it back, the little tab snapped. We don't need it. It still locks into place. It won't fall off unless you push down on the tabs. And that will finish this job up. It's a pretty easy fix. If this helped you out, if you could give the video a like. If you have any questions, leave a comment. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, consider subscribing.